today. Peace. Hey everyone. Peace. Peace everybody. Hope y'all having a good, what is this? Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. Yeah. So I guess this is apropos. I was hopping on today to talk about crystals for self-care. Because actually it's a little personal, but we cool, right? We cool. So um I started my menstrual cycle yesterday and it was particularly painful, and it hasn't been for a long time. And today I decided, I usually do bath, self-care, bath crystals and all of that. But today I decided to make it a self-care day, and I washed my hair. And I tightened my hair a little bit, and then I soaked my feet and all of the beautiful things, and I did it with my crystals. And I always do self-care with my crystals, and I just wanted to share the crystals that I use today and that I use. These are some that I use often for self-care. And when I'm doing things of self-care, they help me open up and embrace what I'm taking on. And one of the main crystals that I used today, because I wanted to be calm and I wanted my space to be calm and I wanted things to be calm around me, is Aquamarine. And that's this beautiful here. This is a raw crystal, y'all. So you can see it still has a lot of the rock connected to it. And it's a really pretty blue crystal. And it feels really good. It's actually a very soothing, a very calming crystal, and that's why I used it. It's a throat chakra crystal, and it's a third eye chakra crystal. Helps you be meditative, calm, connected to yourself. This is actually a gemstone that is used often in rings for women and men. I love the softness of this crystal, how gentle it makes me feel. And so this is something that I would recommend if you are looking for crystal jewelry. I rarely find aquamarine that I like, so I rarely have it in the shop, but there's plenty of people who have aquamarine jewelry. So this is the first crystal that I would recommend because it's such a soothing crystal. It's really soothing, it's really calming, and it really helps you open up to be meditative and to be still. And because I was focusing on releasing and being in touch with myself, it was the perfect crystal for me in my self-care practice today. I'm gonna look at y'all comments in a minute because y'all over there cackling. And then the second crystal that I use today for self-care, which is one I use often, this is lavender quartz. It's a part of the rose quartz family, the quartz family. You can see, and this is raw too. You see how pretty that one is, how beautiful she is. And that's a good piece, good weighty piece. And this is like to bring in that gentle, soft, self-love energy, to bring in that maternal softness. And it just makes everything, it just dissolves. Like rose quartz is amazing because it dissolves negativity around your heart. So if you're having a hard time loving yourself and you're having a hard time being with yourself, and I always use this crystal because there are things that we don't know we have resistance to in our space, and it helps melt those things away from your heart. And so I strongly recommend rose quartz or lavender quartz, any type of pink quartz, to help you get in touch with your softness, to get in touch with your femininity. And I recommend that for both men and women. A lot of times I know we're talking about feminine energy for women, but a lot of the times that the world is unbalanced because women are too much in their masculine and men are too much in their masculine. And a lot of us need to be in tune with the feminine. And that's what I see a resurgence of, is the feminine. And a lot of the movements that I see that women are having is a resurgence of the feminine. And we really do need that energy, y'all. So, yeah, let me look at y'all comments. Yes, I'm married. Thank you, Dave. He's like, she married. Do crystals really work? Crystals really work. Crystals really work. I've been working for crystals. I've been working for crystals. I've been working for crystals. I've been working with crystals since I was about 21. And the first crystals I bought home, I had no idea what I was bringing into my house. I had no idea what I was saying yes to. Now, here's the thing. Crystals can only do what you give them permission to do, right? They'll do other things, right? But you have to be clear. You're working with a sentient object. You have to be clear. Like when I picked up this lavender quartz today, I said, I need help being in touch with myself. I need help dissolving negativity. I need help filling my heart space. Just like when you go to any type of place and you want something, you have to tell them what you want. And I think that resistance around things makes you think that they don't work sometimes. But I think that what we're looking for is instant results. And like anything, takes time. Everything takes time and dedication. You have to keep working with the crystal. Like I don't just wear 45 crystals a day. I literally wear moonstone and labradorite every day, and this. And all three of those crystals have specific purposes for me. This is Ngunzi jasper, and peace. So you're saying the soap is medicinal. What soap? I'm not clear. Can you let me, saying the soap is medicinal purpose also? What soap? I'm not sure what soap you mean. I never seen crystal soap. They got crystal soap. But yeah, crystals, you have to choose crystals based on the purpose, and you have to be honest about what you're wanting. So say if I know that I have difficulty with money, right? Like maintaining money, but I want money. So I can get a crystal that attracts money, that helps me attract money. What it'll do is help me attract opportunities. But then I will say I never have money, but I don't never address the fact that I'm bad at spending. I'm bad at saving. I'm bad at making a budget. It's not the crystal, it's me. You know what I mean? Like it's not the crystal. Oh, no, it's not soap. It's a rose quartz. It's crystal. It's a crystal. You can see her again. She needs to be cleaned. My kids get a hold of these sometimes. And I'm like, at first, before I had kids, I used to treat my crystals like babies. But as I've grown to understand crystals, they like to be touched. They like to be with people. They're like pets. They like to be with people. And so if my kids get them, and if they break them or chip them or whatever, I really don't get bothered anymore, because I think that the crystals just enjoy being touched and being loved on so much that they don't even mind being broken or dropped and chipped. So sometimes I have a crystal that starts off as one shape, but when my kids get a hold of it, it looks totally different. And that tells me, that crystal wanted to be with them, wanted to have fun, wanted to have, be a part of something instead of sitting on my shelf waiting for me to choose it. But that's the rose quartz. And I showed earlier the aquamarine, which is gorgeous. And this is the meditative stone, calming. the vibration. Yet some crystals have certain vibrations for me, and some crystals repel me. I'm not every crystal doesn't attract me. I don't buy crystals that don't I'm gonna say this. I don't buy crystals that don't speak to me. If I don't feel them or hear them, I don't touch them. I literally take that as a no. I literally take that as the crystal is saying no to me, that it does not want to be with me, it will not work with me, and it doesn't want to work with me. So I literally, when I go to the crystal store, I go in and I listen and I wait for something to draw me to it, and I'll go to it when I feel it. When I feel it calling me, I go to it. And sometimes I don't feel that. Sometimes I don't feel that, and so I don't get anything. Now, there are crystals that I work with all the time, like amethyst, tiger eye, malachite, what do you call that? Quartz. Oh my God, clear quartz loves me. Moonstone loves me. Labradorite. Those types of crystals I work with and I sell because those crystals are complementary to me all the time. But even malachite, even though it's complementary to me as a sale, it's not complementary for me to work with. I worked with it very early on in my crystal journey, and I did all the work I could with that crystal. So I do not own any malachite. I am not interested in owning any malachite for myself. But if someone, I often get requests for it to be in the shop, so I'll find it and put it in the shop. But because malachite doesn't want me, I do not go and get it for myself. I often find that like this, the Najunji Jasper, that called me, and I've been working with it for about 3 years now. And that's what I'm saying when I say working with something, like really committing to working with it. And this is for past life recall and doing healing around your karmic self. I'm not a yoga guru, but I teach yoga. I wouldn't call myself a guru. I think you need to be at least 30 years in the game to call yourself a guru. And to have had thousands and thousands of students. But thank you. That was kind. Peace, everybody. Peace, everybody coming in. And then the last crystal I used today, I was talking about the crystals I use today for self-care, and I put up lavender quartz or rose quartz, aquamarine, and then this is the last one I use, and this is a peach. It was like, I don't want to be seen. It's a peach moonstone. And this would be called like a worry stone, like you would put in your hand, and you would, let your anxiety be absorbed by it. And moonstone is one of my favorite crystals. It's actually the crystal for my birth sign, which is Cancer, because I am a moon child. And moonstone helps you balance your feminine energy, your emotions. It really helps you. Asa, close my door, please, and pull your sister with you. Bye, Marley. See you in a second. Helps you get in touch with your feminine energy and align it in a way that you're using it well. Let me see what y'all talking about. I've been practicing yoga for 6 years. Let her in. Let her in. It's easier to let her in. Come on, Marley. Come on. I've been practicing yoga for 6 years. I've been certified for 2 years as a yoga teacher. I started when you have kids. I know you just, I know you just want to be where I am all the time. I started teaching in the last year, and it's been going okay. Oh, you're a Cancer? That's dope. It's been going okay. I like teaching. I know a lot of people want to be flexible as soon as possible. I really took my time working on my flexibility. I'm not even the most flexible yogi. There are really like contortionist yogis out here. Really took my time working on that because I didn't want to injure myself because I started yoga later in life. And you know, you don't want to be harming your body um and do something that can't be fixed, you know what I mean, or you're going to need surgery for. So I really take my time working on my flexibility. And if you do yoga, if you practice, I'm talking about the physical practice, if you do the physical practice at least 15 to 20 minutes every day, your flexibility will grow. You'll get more out if you do 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I usually do about 45 minutes to an hour a day, unless I'm feeling really crappy. Yeah, yeah, just a little more a day. You know, when you just wake up in the morning, I used to get up at 6:45 a.m. every day and do yoga first thing in the morning. And when I first started, I would do 3 hours of yoga a day. It was insane. Like but I was going through a divorce and I really needed the outlet. So like I was putting all my energy, all the energy that I didn't need into my yoga practice. And it really helped me. It actually really helped me and saved my life. And that's why I really practice yoga so vigorously all the time. Yeah, 3 hours is a lot. Yeah, I would be on the mat until I had to go to work. Like, um, Scorpios, ha, Crystal. I'm trying to think. I'm looking. My brain is shutting down. I would go with fluorite. Um, I'm thinking about Scorpios. Scorpios are the water sign that is at the bottom of the ocean. And they go to the depths. They do the stuff that people don't want to do. That's why people have a hard time with Scorpios, because Scorpios can see past the veil that most people put up or the facade that most people put up to the world. They can see your dark stuff. So I would do more cleansing crystals if I was a Scorpio. So fluoride, citrine, stuff that malachite, even stuff that removes stuff from your space. Scorpios are awesome people. Everybody's good people. It's up to you to determine whether you're a good person, right? If you have a set of rules that you have, and then you maintain those rules and make sure that you follow those rules in all places. Good is subjective, right? So what I think is good might not be good to somebody else, right? So somebody might come across me and think that I'm not a good person because I like crystals. They might think that's demonic or bad, you know what I mean, based on their beliefs. And who am I to tell them that that's not right? That's their belief system. And but I think that we all have our own belief systems, and based on our belief systems determines whether or not we're a good person. I would think I'm a good person, but there's somebody who would look at my belief system and say that I'm not a good person. That's all I'm saying. They always bashing people. Scorpios in Trinidad. Nah, y'all good. Y'all have heavy sex energy, yes. But that's just because y'all go to the deep stuff, and that a lot of the deep stuff does involve people's things that they don't like nobody to see, and most of that is sex. Most of the stuff that people don't want people to know about them is sex. So that's why y'all get caught there, unfortunately. Oh, y'all just gonna start throwing signs at me. Okay, so Pisces, watery. Okay, any watery energy crystal is good for you. Again, the Aquamarine would be good for you. Amazonite would be good for you. Things that deal with emotions are going to be good for you, because Pisces, oh, and daydreaming to keep you here grounded on earth. So hematite, black tourmaline, things that are going to keep you grounded and keep you present would be good for you as well, because y'all like to be escape artists. And then I'm gonna do Aries last. Since y'all asked, Aries are leaders. Tiger's eye, um, obsidian, quartz. Um, what else is good for Aries? I'm off the top of my head. I'm thinking sodalite might be good for Aries because sodalite helps you get in touch with your higher self and speak from that place. And Aries need to be heard, and they like to be right. So I would use a crystal that would help you be as close to as right as possible. And sodalite really helps people knock off their fake selves and get in touch with their higher selves. So Aries, those are you. Oh man, Virgo. Oh, we about to come into y'all. My mama a Virgo. Carnelian. Trying to think. Virgos are systems people. They like everything to go right. Y'all also like to hide who y'all are from the world. Asa made you mad? Okay. Yeah, y'all also don't like to y'all have a public face and a private face. And I know this because I have a mom who what you need? Oh my goodness. Y'all, this child, I'm about to hop off here because she is, I don't know what she's upset about, but she done got me in her room and she want me to get her something. And y'all don't want to hear this. I appreciate y'all, and I hope this was useful. My lives are always shorter than I think they're going to be. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for all the kind words. I see y'all next time.